Ever had one of those months where you're running low on cash and you start to get stressed out? Yeah, I've had a couple of those myself, and chances are good that you'll do anything to avoid that again. Well, believe it or not, just by setting a few simple boundaries, you can avoid some of that stress. In the late 90s, a study was conducted on kids at recess. The kids came from many schools, but each school had essentially the same size playground and student-to-teacher ratio. But there was one major difference. One group was allowed to play on a playground that had a fence around it, and the other group had a playground without a fence. At the end of the study, they found that one group of kids used more of the playground than the other group, and that same group showed less anxiety behaviors and fewer fights. Which group do you think it was? Surprisingly, it was the group that had the fences. They played closer to the fence line, and they showed less behavioral anxieties than the other students. The fences actually gave them comfort, while the kids that played in the wide open space played closer to the teachers and in the center of the playground. Today we hear a lot of people talk about financial freedom. We often think of freedom as not having any fences, but actually freedom is being able to use the entire playground without the stress of going out of bounds. When we create boundaries for ourselves, we experience less stress because we feel more in control of our decisions. And the cool thing is that because we're adults, we get to set our own boundaries. Now this week, we're going to give you a couple tools that'll help you put your fences in place. In a very real sense, debt causes us to have a smaller playground. When you get rid of debt, you have more breathing room and more money to work with. While it can be a little overwhelming, making a list of all your debts is a good first step in getting rid of them. If it's still on your list, you're still paying for it. Can you even remember what you bought? As you look over what you bought, ask yourself this question. Was it worth it? If I could, would I go back and do it over again? Be sure to write down your answers. They may surprise you. And we'll talk about the no worries fund. Murphy's Law says that if something could go wrong, then it probably will. Then we'll take a look at how to put a little bit away each month just in case of emergency. That way, when Murphy shows his ugly head, you can just laugh at him. Together, the no worries fund and the debt plan will help you build your own playground. Now just have fun and enjoy the adventure.